real quick and say, hey, I have 3 videos or 3 recipes for y'all today. Some easy, delicious dinner ideas. I would have had a couple more this week, but our family just got through the stomach bug that's been going around. So it has been, if you know, you know, it has been a mess. So finally starting to go back to normal. So gonna get this video out here for y'all, and hopefully we'll have a couple more recipes next week. I also should have a crock pot recipe video coming out next week as well. I've got one more to make. And yeah, just wanted to say hi and thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and also turn on the notification bell, excuse me, so you don't miss out on any more of my uploads. Apparently I cut some of that off and I was too lazy to re-record it. So anyways, first I have a Mexican chicken casserole for you. I haven't made this in a while. So I am starting with a can of cream of chicken, a can of cream of mushroom, a can of rotel, a little bit of Trader Joe's onion salt, some chili powder, and I'm going to mix that all together and then stir in 2 cups of cooked instant rice.
Just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
And a little bit of cumin as well, but don't worry, I will have everything linked or typed out down in the description box.
Don't you know that I would, 'cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feel.
Alright, and now I am just dicing up 3 chicken breasts that I had cooked in the oven and sprinkled them with some taco seasoning just into little bite-sized pieces, and I'm going to pour those into the bowl as well, give that a good stir, and then to my 9 by 13 inch baking dish I'm going to put a layer of crushed tortilla chips on the bottom, and then I'm going to layer some of this mixture on top, about half of it. And then I'm going to top that with sliced Velveeta cheese. I am using a mixture of the regular Velveeta slices and the jalapeno, because if you saw my video the other day, or I think it was last week, I had gotten some and we had a bunch of the jalapeno left because it was a little bit too much on those sloppy joes. That's what it is. I will link that down below. Anyways, so the cheese slices on top of this mixture, and then I'm going to put another layer of the mixture, and then you'll see it, another layer of the chips, and then the mixture on top, and then I'm going to bake it uncovered at 350 for about 30 minutes.
This moment, can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
And here it is. I just pulled it out of the oven and let it sit and cool for a few minutes, and then I'm serving it alongside a side salad. And this is one that everyone in my family enjoys, especially my husband. I say it's one of his favorites. So if you haven't tried this, I definitely recommend it. I know there are different versions. Some people use Doritos, which we do sometimes too, but I didn't have any this time, so tortilla chips worked just fine.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I
This night I am making a beef and broccoli stir fry. It's from the Budget Bites blog that, I've made a few things from there. I absolutely love everything we've ever tried. So the only change I made was it called for spaghetti noodles, but I'm using linguine instead. I just thought it would mimic lo mein noodles better, and it did in my opinion. So over here I am browning up 1 pound of ground beef. I got some minced garlic in there, a whole bag of frozen broccoli, and you're just going to put the frozen broccoli in there until everything is warmed up and heated through, and then you're going to pour your sauce over, and I will have that, like I said, her blog linked down below. Remember, it's butter, brown sugar, soy sauce, and sesame oil. But like I said, I will link that down below. Incredibly simple, as you can see. And then you're going to just toss everything together, and a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes and green onions is what I put on top, which is what she suggested. And it was so good. I highly recommend if you like, just a little bit of a kick, to use those chili flakes. But as you can see here, it was so easy. I almost feel like this is too quick, but so easy and so delicious. Budget friendly too. This is really cheap and a perfect little, like a Chinese takeout night in kind of thing. And I highly recommend trying that. And if you haven't checked out her blog or anything, I highly recommend her stuff. Like I said, anything I have ever made from over there, my family absolutely loves.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
And this last meal I have is these Budweiser meatballs. Kroger had all different kind of frozen meatballs as part of their weekly digital deal this past week, and I know I'll talk about always trying to get a few of those and try new things, but these were $3.97 for the whole bag. They were good. I put a little bit of extra barbecue sauce. I don't remember how much these were a bag by themselves. I think it's $7 or $8, and I wouldn't pay that for them because I think you can get the other ones cheaper, just plain meatballs, Put in a little dollar jar of this Kraft, barbecue sauce that Kroger has on sale for I'll say $1, but sometimes they have it on sale for 50 cents. Anyways, I'm rambling, but I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to buy that exact one. We did like it. I just poured the sauce on top and let them simmer on the stove for about 20 minutes, and they were ready. Now I'm going to get ready the potatoes for the Instant Pot. I had some red potatoes I needed to use up. So you'll see here, I'm just chopping them up in pretty big quarters and throwing them into the strainer that goes into my Instant Pot, and then I'm going to rinse them off before I put them in the Instant Pot. And you will have to put a cup of water into here as well, because you definitely need the moisture to help it come, or so it will come to pressure at all. And I am cooking this on high pressure for 13 minutes. And while those were cooking up, I'm just melting some butter into my skillet and throwing in the rest of this asparagus that I had. And I actually used half of it in the pantry clean out video that I did a couple weeks ago, and I'll link that down below as well. I actually had more left, and surprisingly it was still good. And as you can see too, I'm a new huge fan of this Kinder's buttery steakhouse seasoning, so I'm putting that on there as well, and it was so good. I just let them cook up until they were sauteed. They were pretty small, so it didn't take long. And here the potatoes are all ready, and I have dumped them into my slow cooker. I am pouring in a little bit of salt, some garlic pepper, butter, a little bit of sour cream, and I'm going to just mix that really well. I love doing this in the stand mixer because you can see, and the red potatoes, they get so creamy, and with a little bit of skin in there, so good. I want to also put in a splash of half and half, and as you can see, and once everything was ready, I'm just going to serve it all up. A little bit of potatoes, asparagus, and those meatballs. This was a really good, simple dinner idea. It was a nice way for me to use up the rest of those potatoes before they went bad, and the asparagus. And I do love having meatballs in the freezer for just a quick protein or something along with two sides, because it always comes in handy. And like I said, they were good. Wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to get the particular Budweiser ones. I think you're just mainly paying for a brand here because as you can see, there's not even that many in the bag. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit that like button if you want to see more of my What's for Dinner videos. And thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you.
I watch you as you drive